Next, we are going to look more closely at significant figures. Actually, significant figures has a lot to do with measurement. It has a lot to do with accuracy and precision. It tells us the extent of precision of our measurements. And of course, that has a lot to do with the precision of our measuring instrument. Here we have a screw, and we want to measure the length of the screw. First, we can use a ruler. We may get an answer of 8 mm. If I measure the length of the screw with a ruler and tell you that the length of the screw is 8.325 mm, you are not going to believe it. The answer that we can reasonably get from a ruler, 8 mm, has only one significant figure. This tells us that the accuracy or precision of the measurement is up to millimeter. Now, if I use a caliper to measure the screw, I may come up with a measurement of 8.3 mm. Now, a caliper is a more precise instrument, and it can measure up to 0.1 mm or even more. The answer, 8.3 mm, has two significant figures, and this shows or indicates that it is a more precise measurement. Now, if I use a micrometer, or sometimes known as a micrometer screw gauge, the micrometer can give me measurement accurate to 0.01 mm. It is an even more precise instrument. So I may get a measurement of 8.32 mm. The measurement of 8.32 has three significant figures, and this shows or indicates that it is an even more precise measurement. If you use a ruler to measure the length of a screw and come up with an answer of 8 mm, it could be 7.9 mm or 8.2 mm. But with a ruler, we are not too sure, so we round it off to 8 mm. If you use a caliper and we get a measurement of 8.0 mm, then it is not 7.9 or 8.2 mm, but it could be 8.02 mm, rounding up to 8.0 mm. So the last digit of 0 here tells us that it is precise to this place value. If you use a micrometer and we get a measurement of 8.00 mm, then it is not 8.02 mm. It really means that it is 8.00 mm. Again, the last digit of the 0 tells us that it is precise to this place value. So let's look at this again. These three measurements have different meaning. Well, different precision. 8 mm means it is precise to 1 mm. 8.0 mm means it is precise to 0.1 mm. 8.00 mm means it is precise to 0.01 mm. So we can see that the 0 here tells us something. It tells us the precision of this number. It has a meaning. It is significant. So this one, 8.00 mm, has three significant figures. 8.0 mm has two significant figures. 8 mm has one significant figure. So for decimals, trailing zeros, that is, the zeros after non-zero numbers, are significant figures. It tells us the extent of precision of the measurement.